Greens 1-0, how's everyone doing? I'm actually parked on the side of the road next to, just up the road here. Excuse me, man, right when I turn the camera on. Right up the road here is a trail where I've been shooting some videos. So I'm just parked on the side of the road. Just knock out a couple vids for you. Damn it, I gotta move the view screen because I keep looking at it. There we go. So, good news. Truck's running again. I had a comment on my truck update video, and the gentleman said, well, you know, this is not a camping video, and you know, it's fair. But the thing is that if you're new to the channel, the truck here is it's supposed to be my outdoor vehicle. So I had changed the battery in it because I wanted to go start it one day and it wouldn't start, so I jumped it and I drove it around, and I think the battery was going out. So I went to Costco, I bought a new one, and the negative cable was so loose I could just pick it up off the terminal and put it back on, which if you were a car guy, you know, well, that's not good. It's got to be secure. You sand down the post, or you clean off the post, clean off the terminal, get a good solid connection. I could not budge the bolts that locked it down, so I went and bought a new cable. The cable goes from the battery down towards the bottom of the motor, you know, because they're kind like that. So I had to get under the truck, and somehow I hooked the battery terminal up wrong and fried the computer. Now, I didn't know I fried the computer because I don't have one of those testers. So my buddy came over, my other buddy came over, and said, hey, let's take a look. So he says, you know, put it in run position. I did. He's like, I don't hear your fuel pump. So he's like, well, turn it off. He climbed down, reached up, put his hand physically on the fuel pump, which is on top of the gas tank, which is underneath the bed. He said, okay, turn on run position. He said, I don't even feel anything. So it must be your fuel pump. Now, neither of us are really mechanics. I'm a crappy mechanic personally. I admitted that. We took it to his house. We threw the cap away because it was all, the underside here was all rough, and you know, I had a window out, and you know, I was going to get a new one anyway. So we threw the cap in the dumpster he had because he had some former roommates who left a whole bunch of crap. So you know, so we changed out the fuel pump. Wouldn't start. You know, we turned it to run, to prime it, turn it off, turn it on, the run position without starting it, to put fuel pressure in the lines. Wouldn't start. So we thought, well, I guess I'll take it to the shop. So I had roadside assistance come, tow the truck away, took it to the shop, called me the next day, said, yeah, your computer's out. I'm like, oh, well, how much will it be? He said about $500. I'm like, okay, go for it. So put in the computer, driving it home. I lost a lot of power. I was on the freeway. I couldn't get it over 40 miles an hour. I was like, I don't know what was going on with it. So I went home and Googled it, and I looked it up, and I said, okay. And one of the posts suggested it was insufficient fuel pressure. So I thought, well, it must be the aluminum tape we put on the fuel lines, because we each broke the clips that clipped on. Instead of just going to the O'Reilly's and buying new clips, which would have been the proper thing to do, because that's what I ended up having to do is I just went to O'Reilly, right there off the shelf, bought the clips. Anyway, I got the truck running again. So right now I'm working on getting a cap for it, because you know, I want a canopy again, and I'm also thinking about doing some back of the truck camping, which is why I have all this PVP pipe back here, which I actually got at the school up here. I don't know what they were using it for, but I've got some long pieces. I want to basically extend a tarp off the back of the canopy and hang up a tarp, so when it's raining, I can put the cot in the back and then camp in the back of the truck. So that's kind of the plan with the truck. So the reason I did the video is because somebody had asked, hey, what happened to your truck? new subscribers and new viewers might not have known about what happened with the truck, because they hadn't seen it previously. So even though I've got over 1,000 videos on my channel, a lot of them have the truck in them, but people might not have known. And if somebody asks me a question, I always feel obligated to give them an answer. Or in this case, I just went ahead and shot a video because people might have been curious and wanting to know, but they don't comment because either they're on their phone or they're at work, and whatever reason. Because there's always more views than there are comments. So I thought, well, maybe somebody else is curious. So I went ahead and knocked out a video for it. It was quick. And, I could see there being a complaint if I only do one video a week, like some channels do. But, I post a lot of content, so it's like, I had that truck video up, and then the next day I had another video up. So I've pretty much been doing Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fairly consistently for the last few weeks. I mean, the only time I don't upload videos is if I don't have anything shot. Either it's rained all week, or I get up one day and I just don't feel like getting out and shooting videos, because I got to be in the mood to shoot videos. Otherwise the videos they come out like shit. So, I mean, to be honest, videos aren't good if I'm just not feeling it. So anyway, I guess I'll end it there. As always, I appreciate you watching. If you have questions, shoot them, fire away. I'm always very receptive to questions, and if you want videos, just request it. I cannot guarantee I'm gonna be fast at getting to them, because I've had people request videos, and then sometimes it's taken me 3 weeks to get it posted, because it's like that's just how it is. It's just I'm not fast at getting them up, but eventually there'll be a video if it's requested. So some you want to see, ask away. If you want me to do a video on a piece of gear, ask away. Someone asked for a video on this pack, so I did it. Yeah. And I on a personal level, as a viewer, I hate it when when channels don't respond to questions at all. That's why I always try to go through and answer every question, because I hate it when channels don't do that. Or like there's one person on YouTube who makes good videos. He uploads a weekly vid, and I'll scroll through the questions to see if someone had asked something that I was going to ask, and I see that someone had asked it, and I see that there was a reply from that person, but the replies are hidden. So it's like, well, damn, I don't know what you said, because your comments are hidden. Like, how am I supposed to get the answer? So now I ended up having to go to the top, and I asked again, and I never got a response. So that's why I always answer every comment. Even if I don't have anything to say, I'll at least say thanks for watching, or thanks for leaving a comment, or thanks for stopping by. Just so you know I acknowledged it. I mean, I could just hit the like or hit the heart, but I always want to just type some kind of response. Even if my response is limited, I'll still always just say thanks. And I kind of got that from Shug, because he does the same thing. He'll go through and he'll, at least say thanks for, at least say thanks. So now I could see it if it's a channel that has like 2,000 or more comments. I mean, that's a lot to have to sit there and go through. I know Really Big Monkey says he does it, but and sometimes it'll take him a week just to sit there and go through all the comments. But I mean, I would try to go through. I mean, sometimes you can just copy. I mean, I always answer my comments on a computer, so I'll just copy paste the response. Hey, thanks for commenting. And, I'll just paste. Or I'll try to answer the quick question, and underneath paste thanks for commenting. So, all right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.